Hold up a second. Who are you? Who are you? You're a new character.
Music itself holds no emotion. It's the heart that grants it meaning. So, dear listener, tell me, what feelings did my piece evoke in you?
I am very confused here. Because you do not look like any character that I've seen before.
Wow. A very valuable insight. Thank you. That brings me closer to completing my piece. Salutations, Rover. My name is Chacona, a wandering bard.
Chacona.
I'm glad to have met you.
Isn't she one of the upcoming characters?
I was sent by Lady Carlotta to find you. As I passed that abandoned house, I suddenly felt this, well, you know, rush of inspiration that just can't be ignored. So I stopped to compose
is her last name Montelli as well?
Surprise, surprise. The melody led me right to you. Well, I suppose this won't count as me getting distracted, right?
If Carlotta asked you to find me, has something happened?
Lady Carlotta told me you encountered the supposed martyred maiden, Cartathea.
Yeah.
She dispatched search teams soon after, but there's been no sign of Cartathea since.
She was just in Raguna.
That's why she asked me to use my forte to recreate the frequency you experienced at the time, to see if any details you might have missed become clearer.
Recreate the frequency?
Well, it's a little tricky to explain in words. Think of it like being in an immersive portrait. Can you tell me about your meeting with Cartathea? The more details, the better. Even the smallest things count. Let's see here. Tweak a few notes here. Some emotions there. Textures. That should do it.
So, yeah, I'm getting some serious
Now
like
then,
D&D vibes
Rover.
from this.
Time for you to tune in to your memories.
Does she just really use tune in as a pun? Oh my god. Kakuna is weird. Hold up now. That looks exactly like Raguna. What the hell? So, wait, she can tune frequencies based off people's memories.
Tune in to my memories. Does that mean I'm supposed to see the past from another perspective?
Laureate.
That's weird.
tacet marks are glowing again. It appears there is a special connection between them. What is the meaning of this?
Someone used their resonance ability to help me relive this moment. But this seems unexpected.
How did you first come to notice me?
The Sentinel. Imperator's voice guided me to you.
I see a
You
very
heard the Sentinel's
heavy
voice.
leaning
Then tell me,
into like.
am I their resonator?
I don't know if Raguna is trying to or not, but with like the sort elvish ears, I see a very heavy resemblance to the people in Legend of Zelda and D&D, Final Fantasy. It's very, very heavily themed around fantasy, this area. Whereas there's a lot, I don't know, and in some ways it kind of makes sense because it's almost like prophecy, that sort of thing. It's very interesting.
Well, Imperator called
Because in
you
some ways I
the
look
Lost,
at Carthia
and
and
Primus
I
Fenrico
see
claims
almost
you
like,
are the resonator for
Princess
Leviathan,
Zelda.
the Threnodian.
I don't know if I'm the only one seeing that or not.
But you really don't have any idea?
She looks very, very similar to that sort of style.
I've actually been searching for the answer to this question too. My memories are fragmented. I remember becoming a resonator, and the moment I was given the name Fleur-de-Lis. I also remember fighting something, but the details and the outcome of that battle are lost to me. You seem deeply concerned about the Sentinel. Tell me, why is that?
You rang? Whoa! Check it out! Our frequencies got split apart!
Huh? What do you mean, Abby? Care to explain?
Basically, we're sorta in that hover mode you once joked about. Nothing new to me, though.
This must be the frequency that's entangled within you. Is it some kind of echo? Yes, I'm experiencing a similar kind of frequency split. Though there is little that remains of my resonance powers.
Huh.
I feel its frequency weakening. I understand why you're eager to find the Sentinel. You said you heard the Sentinel's voice. Was there anything else they said?
They spoke of being ensnared in an inverted tower suspended in the sky.
Ensnared? Does that mean behind the seals there's... I'm sure you've noticed that I was drawn here only as a frequency.
Yeah.
My true form currently resides inside an inverted sonorosphere, suspended high in the sky. At its center stands a tower, its gate locked by 3 seals.
3?
I've sensed a voice calling out to me from behind them. Could it be the Sentinel?
faint, so I barely noticed earlier. Is that a Threnodian smell I'm getting from you?
The scent of a Threnodian. You can perceive the Threnodian.
What?
It's not an exact one-to-one with that big Ovathraxula meatball I had. But I'd never mix up a flavor I've already tasted.
Abby has a nose for these sort of things. We came across Threnodian powers before in Jinjo,
Yeah.
so it's safe to say Abby can be trusted.
Do you think I'm the Threnodian's resonator?
There's
If we're making assumptions, let's err on the optimistic side first. Given your current situation, it is possible you were affected by the Threnodian's powers during your battle alongside Imperator.
that's kind of what I'm
That
leaning
could be the
towards
reason
because
behind losing all your power, too.
yeah.
I take it this theory would benefit you as well. After all, that unique echo of yours needs the Sentinel's powers for treatment, does it not?
Yeah.
Even in adventure tales, it's not always the witch who loses her memory. It could also be a blessed maiden, trying to regain her powers. In that case, it appears we share the same goal of finding the Sentinel.
But it seems as though she's closer than we are.
Spending so much time alone in the Sonorosphere gave me plenty of time to consider countless possibilities. I've braced myself for whatever may come until I find the answers I'm seeking.
I want to know what's going on with Imperator in that tower. And I want to speak with you in person. How can I reach your Sonorosphere?
A part of the Sonorosphere is actually on land, though its outer perimeter is surrounded by a barrier. I cannot leave, and no one can enter.
Well,
I'm afraid that won't do. That barrier also acts as the power source that maintains the Sonorosphere's integrity. If it's destroyed, the entire sphere will collapse. And the ruins, along with the tacit discords it houses, would come crashing down on Raguna. It would be catastrophic.
nothing we haven't handled before.
You said no one can get in. Has anyone tried?
Yes, I've occasionally sensed someone wandering outside the barrier, as if searching for a way inside.
Parlova.
Perhaps they know something.
Maybe Parlova.
Any distinguishing features?
Almost like a deep-sea jellyfish.
Okay. Huh.
I wasn't able to get a clear look. I can only describe the feeling I got from her as a resonator.
So, Cartia? Something.
It would seem this resonance ability can only last for so long.
I'll look for a way to find this person you mentioned.
So that's Cantarella she's talking about.
Something tells me you will keep your promise. No matter the outcome, this may be my chance to find the answers I've been looking for.
Okay, and then we fade back.
Rover? Rover? Oh, thank goodness. You're finally awake. How are you feeling? Any headache, tingling
Okay.
feet, upset stomach? Phew. I tried everything, but you just wouldn't wake up. I thought you were... Wait a second. Did you actually fall asleep listening to my music? Oh. It kind of breaks my heart to know you reacted like that when it wasn't even a lullaby.
No, it was really helpful.
Helpful for your sleeping troubles,
No. Literally, we found out so much. Like, you actually helped us find out a lot.
So my forte created a special connection that led to some unexpected developments.
Yeah.
The girl, is she friend or foe? What truths lie behind the seal? And who is that mysterious wandering figure?
You're gonna start pissing me off like Fischl does.
I have a feeling this is going to be a very exciting song.
Alrighty then. What the heck? Why is there suddenly a cat?
I'll pass this information on to Lady Carlotta. So, what do you plan to do next?
Who's that?
Pardon the intrusion, my lord. My name is Sebastian. As per milady's instructions, I have been entrusted with the honor of inviting you to the Phasalia estate for a discussion.
The Phasalia family. The one that's likely worshipping the Thenodian. Why does she want to talk with me?
Milady has expressed a desire to clear up some unfortunate misunderstandings that occurred previously.
Oh, you mean like with Gilberto?
Tell her I accept the invitation, but at a later time.
I will convey your message to Milady.
Yeah, we're on our way to go do something. That was weird.
Didn't expect the head of the Phasalia family to come looking for you. Especially while they're still in the middle of negotiations with Lady Carlotta.
Yeah, something feels off about that.
She's just as unpredictable as the rumors say.
Something feels off.
I suppose you would want to know more about her before taking up her invitation,
Absolutely.
She's known to be a recluse, and rarely makes public appearances. No one outside the family even knows her real name. They just call her the head of the Phasalia family. I've heard quite a few rumors. Which one would you like to hear first? I have Shadow of the Ancient, Lady Bane, or maybe Entangler of Hearts. Hello, that's why they're called rumors. I'm just doing my due diligence by being faithful to the source material. So, ready to dive right in?
You need to chill. You need to take 4 steps back, calm yourself, and then we'll talk. Rover fucking read my mind.
Long story short, the Phasalia family was one of the first to set foot on these islands and establish order in Renacita.
Rover basically
Their
was like,
lineage even
pause.
predates the Order of the Deep, and their craft of extracting toxins from aquatic plants is a legacy passed down through generations. Word is, they select the new head of household by having candidates ingest each other's poisons and wait to see who's still breathing when it's all over.
That's
Stories
a
about the
bit
current head of the Phasalias get
fucked,
even
but
wilder.
okay.
They say she didn't go through the usual selection process. Instead, she took the throne by poisoning her predecessor. Others say she's a master in the art of manipulation, drowning her victims in hallucinations until they agree to her terms without even realizing it.
Who are we talking about here?
In any case, the Phasalia family aside, she's someone you definitely want to handle with care.
Okay.
If you're set on meeting her, I'd be extra careful if I were you.
It's not Parlova, is it? That'd be...
The way she describes the head of Phasalia reminds me of how Cardathea spoke about the wandering figure by the barrier.
Could it be Cantarella?
I can't rule out the possibility that they're the same person. Looks like I'll need to pay her a visit.
Yeah. Alright. The Maiden Defier the Death Crier. So we have started the new... Head to Porto Vino Castle as agreed. That is super far away. Give it a sec. Okay, I have a waypoint out here, but there's no guarantee that that's where I want to be. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Whoa. Is there a chance that there's a resonance beacon? I don't want to hit that.
Hello. I received Chacona's memo.
Kakona.
I think the head of
That's
the
her name.
Phasalias approached you when I was still in negotiations with her emissaries. Was it meant to be a diversion all along? They invited you and you alone. As a Montelli, I'm in no position to intervene. That being said, if the Phasalias try anything against you, I'll get you out. Even if it means storming through their front gates. In the meantime, I'll keep looking for more information than the person Cartathea mentioned to you.
Oh my
I'll call you
god.
as soon as I find anything.
Got it.
I don't know necessarily if it's something I'm reading into, but Carlota is
Extra supplies.
super protective over Rover. Like, I will march into the front gates and bring you out in one piece. It's like, holy, calm down, Carlota. It's just a
Approach
meeting.
with tact.
Archiver and Melodies. Do I have any new ones? I do. Those are locked. Those are unlocked. Yeah, that's fine, I guess.
Now, if you'll please just follow me.
Sebastian, shut up. This is interesting. Whoa. Talk about a castle. Wow. Ah, yes, Cantarella.
One moment, please. I shall inform milady of your arrival.
That won't be necessary.
To keep our honored guest waiting would be most improper. Especially when it was I who extended the invitation.
Yeah. I love her design.
Cantarella Phasalia, 36th matriarch of the Phasalia family. I'm pleased to make your acquaintance.
Jeez.
Honorable Laureate, the new crown of the Carnival.
Yeah, I'm
Very
not
well.
looking to be
If you
humbled here.
insist, I see no reason to refuse. You may also call me Cantarella. Now, shall we proceed to my study?
Yeah. There are no chests in here. Okay. She walks so elegantly. It's kind of funny, honestly, to watch her walk areas to like different areas because of the fact that I mean, almost every character that I've come across so far has such an elegant walk in Raguna. Ooh. Ah, okay. That's what that is. I guess we just go in here. Don't run. This is an elegant place. Running is a bad idea.
Won't you have a seat?
We'll have a seat for now.
I hope you'll accept this tea as my way of apologizing for the incident with Gilberto. Members of the family may have troubled you, but there is no stain that can't be washed away. Every sorrow has its own way of fading, don't you think? You still hold a grudge? Won't you accept my apology?
I'm sorry, but no.
I see. Let's set aside such past unpleasantness for the time being. I invited you here to ask that you might serve as a mediator.
Mediator.
Before we get into that, there's something I want to know.
Yeah, and don't bullshit
I
me.
imagine it concerns the Phasalia family's true beliefs.
Yup.
It would seem Gilberto's mind is beyond saving.
Yeah.
But let's not dwell on that. What is your opinion on the current state of Raguna?
she's sort of avoiding the questions that we're asking and asking other questions, and
So you've noticed something is amiss. As expected, from someone who's felt the weight of a Threnodian invasion firsthand.
yep.
And what exactly
it
do you
sucked.
find most unsettling?
Why haven't the Thenodian and the Sentinel ever shown themselves?
That's a good point.
Because the Threnodians' invasion of Raguna has long since concluded. The Threnodian, so named Leviathan, possesses the power to merge and assimilate. It uses distorted beliefs to spread a spiritual plague that slowly devours civilizations from within. Though the previous 2 attempts were thwarted, the tall mast of the galleon that is Raguna has already been snapped in half. Now the blissfully ignorant masses walk hand in hand toward an abyss they cannot see. Friend or foe? As a newcomer to this land, can you really tell them apart?
That's kind of what I'm curious about.
Yes. And no. On one hand, there's the truth of the Order's beliefs. On the other, there's our family. The Threnodian doesn't take kindly to those who know the truth. We've always been under its whispers. Once the soul fractures, the mind will follow, until only a puppet remains. Now that we've come this far, there's nothing for me to hide. My only hope is that once you learn everything, you will carefully consider my request. Come. The truth you seek lies in the deepest part of the castle.
It's thick with dust. Hard to believe they're truly worshipping it.
Curious about that statue. It represents the unbroken friendship between the facade.
The aroma from these plants. It's the same scent that was in the study.
These are violacas. They produce a unique fragrance, wouldn't you say? This is it.
So what's in here?
Are you prepared?
Yes, these are doors.
Yes.
Whoa.
Now that we're here, I'm afraid I can't let you leave, even if you want to.
What do you mean? Okay, so that's similar to what Kakuna was using. Whoa. Is that his sword? Okay, so according to what we've been led to believe, that's a statue of the Emperador.
Just as I expected, the Threnodian took notice of you the moment you learned the truth. What you see in the sanctuary is the Sentinel in their true form. A majestic steed that galloped with the wind, not a creature of the ocean's depths. The Order worships a half-horse, half-sea creature divinity, a form the Sentinel assumed only after being corrupted by the Threnodian. Although the Sentinel's will has yet to fade, who knows how much longer they can endure. I wish to ask you to persuade the Sentinel of Jinzhou, Jue, to come to Renacita, to save Imperator.
That is a lot easier said
In
than done.
return, I will agree to whatever condition or request you make.
What does that mean?
I understand the position you are in. Word has it that you're currently staying at a hotel and are at odds with the Order. Perhaps a stay at my estate would suit you for the remainder of your time in Renacita. I can offer you a glimpse into Renacita's past, and you'd be spared the Order's unwelcome attention.
There might still be a path forward. Carlotta once helped me interpret some stained glass images. The story it told was very similar to what you described. Only more biased towards the Order. It mentioned a maiden who would emerge as the Sentinel's resonator and later save Renacita.
Which we're led to
Do you
believe is
think that's also
Fleur-Elise.
a lie?
Care to elaborate? The part regarding the maiden isn't entirely fiction.
No. I
The
don't
Sentinel
think
does
so.
indeed appoint a maiden to be their resonator, though not in the way the Carnival would have you believe. No. It's through resonance with a very particular artifact.
Is it with the sword? Is it with that sword? I wouldn't be surprised.
That's because Imperator wields the power to split and manipulate space. With it, they can withdraw a portion of power. That power's frequency will match the Imperator's own. This is how the Sword of Divinity, Turvin, came to be. A blade sealed with the very powers of the Sentinel, and the artifact used to select their resonator. To resonate with the sword is to resonate with the Sentinel. Only the Chosen One may hope to draw it.
That's
Then, what about Cardathea?
okay.
The Martyred Maiden. The nature of her resonance is unclear to me. Perhaps she resonated with the Threnodian, or perhaps with the Sentinel in its corrupted form.
Okay.
But choosing her could not have been the Sentinel's will. That's because the maiden was already dead.
What? Wait. But we were led to
In
believe.
the past, each year the Phasalia family would hold the divine trials to select those with the strongest will. These young women would attempt to resonate with Turvin's powers, while overclocked, of course. Though none succeeded, some saw fragments of the truth hidden within the resonance. I was one of them. There was a moment where I glimpsed the Sentinel's corrupted form and the inverted ruins suspended in the sky. I also learned that only Turvin can break the barrier of that sonorosphere. When I awoke from that vision, I discovered a line of words inscribed onto my hand. I would never mistake my own handwriting. That is precisely why I'm searching for other possibilities.
Whoa.
The words were, "The maiden is dead."
An inverted ruin suspended in the sky. Her and Cardathia's descriptions bear many similarities. If Turvin is the key to entering the sonorosphere, it stands to reason that Imperator may have played a role in the sphere's creation. If I can confirm that Turvin was truly left by Imperator, at least it would prove that neither are lying. Cantarella said she was overclocking when she tried resonating with Turvin. That's exactly what happened with Jinchi. Could Imperator be trying to restore their power through a second awakening?
That would...
If that's the case, my permission should cause a reaction. That's one way to confirm what they're saying.
So... in some ways... So in one way or another, Rover has to be there in order to confirm the second awakening for the new resonator to be accepted. At least I think that's what they're hinting at.
By all means.
She's stepping back from it. She thinks Rover's about to do something here. That is a really cool sword, by the way. Not as cool as the Master Sword, but I am biased to Legend of Zelda, so Oh! He did that, like, as effortlessly as possible.
Rover, who are you really? The Sentinel's arbiter?
Yes.
Well, I have some information and theories of my own. Care to hear them?
Please, enlighten me.
He did that, like, no problem whatsoever. So... does Rover have...
I would never have imagined someone already considered a martyr could still be alive.
Yeah.
What surprises me even more is the connection you have with the Sentinel.
So that's what I'm
We Thessalians
curious
revere
about.
Imperator as our one
Does
true
he already
divinity.
have a
And yet,
connection with all
here
the
you
Sentinels?
stand, the arbiter of the Sentinel. Would it be more fitting to address you as Master?
Listen very closely, guys. No. Oh. God, way to make it weird, Cantarella. Jeez. I love how she just straight up asked, would it be more fitting to address you as Master? It's like, no. No. Oh, No. No. You ever, like, play certain games, you hear some of the characters say certain stuff? It's like when Camellia says struggle harder, it's just like, nah. Go to horny jail. That's where you belong. God. Keeping it... Let's get back to the matter at hand. You made it weird,
Then
Cantarella. Jeez.
I present my request once more. Are you willing to help rescue our sentinel and pull Renacita back from the brink of chaos?
I have my own reasons for finding the Imperator.
Turvin can only serve its purpose while in your hands. You should have it.
The only question now is how we reach Cardathia and Imperator Sonorosphere.
We can discuss it on the way.
So you're the one that Cardathia sensed wandering outside the Sonorosphere.
A question that you already know the answer to. Why bother asking? Although being described as a jellyfish. There is a cable car in the lower levels of the Phasalia estate that leads directly
so... First off, I have a bunch of questions. How was he able to pull that sword out of...
The mechanism beside that
stone?
wall can activate the lift.
Like, out of the pedestal.
Are all these mechanisms really necessary?
Convenience isn't the only reason
It
for
has
having
to
them.
do with something with
Some
his
were
role.
specifically
He's called
built
the
in case
Blessed
an
One and
outsider
the
decided
Arbor of the
to
Sentinel.
visit.
There's some connection that Rover has where he can
Victory will be ours.
sense the other resonators that are like the Sentinel's resonators. But he also has the power to sense the Sentinels. So it's like... It's very interesting. I would love to figure out... I don't know necessarily if we'll get the answer to this question in Renacita, but we may potentially in the next area as we get closer to finding all the Sentinels. So he's called...
Why do the Phasalias have a cable car
the
that leads
Arbiter.
directly to the Sonorosphere?
Before it became a sonorosphere, it was a seminary known as the Avenolium. The martyred maiden once pursued her studies there. A superficial harmony needed to be maintained between the Phasalias and the Order, and
Whoa.
you seem perturbed.
Whoa.
Are you still gathering your thoughts?
Whoa.
Everything that's happened has all lined up so perfectly.
Whoa.
It makes me think it's too good to be true.
I'd like to share a different perspective.
This is cool. Whoa.
Rivers
Whoa.
eventually
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
converge
whoa,
into the
whoa.
same
What's that?
ocean.
What's that? What's
If
that?
a goal is mutual, then it's only a matter of time before they meet. Our choices and our will have led us to this situation.
I'm so
not
curious
the
what
wishes
that
of fate.
is.
You are quite different from what the rumors say.
Oh. And what rumors have you heard?
Nothing. Nothing,
That you're
Cantarella.
a recluse, a mystic, obsessed with the crafting of poison.
Are you trying to
and
get killed?
that you poisoned your predecessor? Those kinds of rumors.
A recluse? On the contrary, I've been searching for a solution to the Sentinel's plight.
This
and
is so
rarely
cool.
returned to Renacita. After most of my leads fell short, a friend at Mingting in Huanglong introduced me to the stories they were telling of you.
A friend?
All the affairs of Huanglong states eventually land in one person's hands. Would you care to take a guess at the identity of this friend of mine?
Jinxie?
Why not put the other rumors to rest?
Because the rest of them are all true. I see it'll take more than that to rattle you, huh?
Oh yeah, we've been through some shit.
I assure
You gotta try a little bit
this
harder,
is no
Cantarola.
jest. We Thessalians have lived under the Threnodians' whispers for generations. Once the soul fractures, the mind will follow.
Dude, this is
until
getting
only a
deep.
puppet remains. When the soul of the ruling head falters,
Because the whole
Thessalia
point
tradition dictates that
of
the
finding
successor
Imperador is
usher them
to
into
figure out
eternal
more about
slumber
where Rover came
with a
from.
poison of
'Cause
their own making.
Supposedly,
My succession
spoilers
ritual?
for anyone who hasn't
Well, an
played the game,
unforeseen incident
but
gave rise to whispers
Rover
that
has
sparked
already
those
been
rumors.
How
through
long has
Solaris
this been going on?
before. He has now come
For
back,
centuries.
but has no
Every
recollection of
generation.
any of it. So now we're trying to rediscover things about his past. One of the biggest ones
Outside,
that I
they
came
call
across
me
was
the Bane, but historically every head
Black
of the
Shores, where
Thessalia
he was
family
sort
has
of like
carried
the-
such a title. It just so happens
the
that
not
I
master,
am the
but
most potent one yet.
the creator of the Black Shores. I thought that was very interesting. Oh god, how big? How big is
We've
this new
reached the
area?
old seminary's undercrypt.
How big
The
is this
gateway
new
into the
area?
Sonoran.
Oh hell! Dude, what the hell? This is a new area, I'm gonna guess, most likely. Dude, that's massive. This is gonna take forever to explore, but... Oh, wait, reprise the tides. Reprise the tides. Returning quest. Claim. Okay. Complete one act of the companion story. I haven't done that. We are getting close, though, with that, so let's continue. Ooh, can I have you, Cantarell's kit?
The tides have whispered of your
51
arrival.
over 209. Okay. Whispers of Sirens, which is hers at level 70 R1. Phantom Heron, I think. Nightmare Impermanence Heron. Impermanence Heron. With... Where are the stats? 38, okay. 555. No resonance. 1500 attack. Okay. This is such an interesting area.
Strange. This area was clear of tacit discords on my last visit. And there's no tacit field nearby. Could they have come from the Sonoris itself? Surge of deep tides.
I didn't think there would be go puffs here.
Interesting. I've never seen such little creatures before. Would you mind sparing a couple for me?
I'd better not ask what she plans to do with it.
Surge of deep
Huh.
tides.
Oh!
The road ahead will not be an easy one.
Oh!
What exactly happened here?
then.
The second dark tide.
Maybe
it
I
occurred
might
right
pull
here
for
at the
Canderella.
Avenolium, the largest seminary ever built by the Order.
Because apparently,
It arrived on the
Zani
very
is
day the Blessed Maiden passed her
coming
trials
in
and was
2.3.
crowned by the Order. A day when
I have
belief
no clue
burned
when they're
bright as
releasing
ever.
Fleur de Lis, so...
And when the darkness came, none escaped. These days, what most people remember is the seminary disappearing into the sky. But in truth, the dark tide that should have spread across Rinasita vanished along
She's
with it.
not as bad
Yet
as
due
when
to a
I
lack of
tried her
records,
out in
the second
her...
dark tide slowly faded from memory. I was there when it all
in her
happened.
trial run.
Still an ordinary
She's
member of the
not
family, watching it
terrible.
unfold from a boat just outside the seminary. It wasn't until later, when I
I
attempted to
honestly did
resonate
not
with
enjoy
Turvin,
using her
that
in
I
her trial
gained
run.
a partial glimpse of the Sonorosphere's
What?
interior.
That being
Sounds like
said,
someone inside the seminary did something to stop the spread.
Precisely. It could very well have been Cartifia's doing. But,
wow.
as with the first time, there's also the chance it was the sentence
Alright.
who turned the tide. I can
I've given
sense
her
the
a second
conflict
shot,
within you,
and
the
she
temptation
did not
to
disappoint.
trust your maiden. But it's best to keep those thoughts to yourself for now. For the Threnodian knows where the heart is weakest, and it is there it strikes the hardest.
Whoa. Now that is a
The
tower.
gateway into the Sonorosphere is just on the other side of this bridge.
That
This is the furthest
a
I've
tower.
ever managed to venture.
Holy
Judging
shit.
from the bits of information the Sentinel gave me, Turvin is the key to entering the Sonorosphere. And who can wield the Sword of Divinity but a Blessed Maiden?
But you said you...
So what's gonna happen here? Whoa. There she is.
Laureate, you have come. Greetings. I'm Cartithia, and you are?
Cantarella Phasalia.
Oh, a Phasalia. It seems your ties with the Order are more complicated than they appear.
That actually was a bit underwhelming. Like, I thought there was gonna be a really cool sword. Shh, and sliced it right open. Nope.
I had the privilege of watching the Blessed Maiden's performance at the Carnival once. I'm rather surprised. After all this time, you still look exactly as you did that day. But you and I should be around the same age.
I'm also unsure of what's happened to me. I've been searching for answers.
So Zanny is confirmed for 2.3. Zani, whatever her name was. I can't exactly remember, like 100%. What does it say for the roadmap? Oh. Oh. Cartheus is not supposed to get a run until 2.4. So if I pull for Cantarella, I could still pull for... Yeah, I mean, I definitely could. I don't think I'm guaranteed her
This must
weapon,
be the
though.
sword of divinity. Turvin. The one with the Sentinel's powers sealed within.
You shouldn't have knowledge of this sword.
Memories flowed into my mind just as you entered the Sonorosphere, granting me information about the sword's origins.
Cantarella said that only those who resonate with Turvin are granted glimpses of its knowledge.
Would you mind if I tried touching it?
She probably should be able to resonate with it, I think. This might potentially be a bad idea.
The question of whose resonator I am is now perfectly clear.
Uh-oh.
If I am not the Sentinel's resonator, then that must mean...
Don't jump to conclusions just yet. That doesn't prove you're the Thrunodian's resonator, nor that you aid its cause.
Huh?
Things are a bit more difficult than I thought they were
between
going to
the
be.
Sentinel and the Thrunodian, the second Dark Tide, and the forming of this Sonorosphere.
Right now, you're the sole survivor of whatever happened that day. You really don't remember anything?
As you spoke, I remembered a few more things. There are 2 other swords. The Sword of Discord, Hognis, and the Sword of Virtue, Haltia. Yes. Did you see them too? Placing the 3 swords on their respective pedestals should break the seal over the main tower. But why would this information be revealed to me now? Is this the Thrunodians' doing?
If we do nothing, we'll never get any answers.
Yeah.
Instead of speculating, we should use the clues we've gathered so far.
I'm worried because this could easily...
Lady Maiden.
Please, Cartathea would suffice. I am but a fake after all.
I've waited for this moment, this chance to save the Sentinel and my family. I will not turn back, even if this does turn out to be a trap. If the thought of the final answer troubles you, then I suggest you step aside. Rover and I will take care of this matter.
Since you are willing to overlook the possibilities of a trap, then there's no reason for me to worry and turn away. I underestimated your resolve. I'm sorry.
I don't like how they've set up the roadmap for this.
Simply place Turning on the
Because
pedestal
apparently it's
behind me,
Cartheus,
and this tower will elevate itself.
and then after that's Parlova. And I really want Parlova.
What you said to Carthea
Yes,
back
is so
there.
cool. But again, new characters, they'll get
Rather
reruns
effective on
quicker
some-
than characters who have been out for a while. So. And that just sent us up in the air. Whoa! Oh no! This is weird.
You are right. The gravity that occupies this space is the opposite of what you're used to. It took me some time to get used to it too. I believe it's to prevent them from falling to the ground. Tacit discords, the dark tide, and these ruins themselves.
I imagine it's also a symbolic reminder that our beliefs have been turned on their head.
Yeah, seriously.
This view matches with what I saw at the time.
Until you get used to the gravity here, I suggest we travel via phone.
What's that?
It's the name I gave to a gondola.
Oh. Okay. The only thing that's going to be really weird about... Oh. No. Oh, I had a feeling the second I went outside, it was going to do some weird shit. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. This right here, being flipped upside down, sucks. Oh my god. Alright, hold on. Where's my camera? I gotta take a picture of this. This is wild. Alright, let's continue. Winds of the Past. So that's this. Okay. Oh, hold up now. Was there no... Oh. Oh. Wait, was there no 2.1 WUA? Wait, so... Oh. Oh. So there was no... Oh. Well, then that confused me, because I thought we were going to have a long... No, for main quests, there was no main quest for Renacida in 2.1. It was 2.2. So this is current. I've actually been able to catch up to where I need to be. Oh no, and my characters aren't built. Oh, this is gonna suck. I just realized that. We just hit the new area. That means in 2 hours, I think, roughly, we're gonna find... Oh, I hate this. So, here's what's really, really weird about this. We're upside down. We are completely upside down. So, oh my god. Okay. So that's the tower we entered through. This is weird. Oh, it's the gondola she was talking about.
This gondola only has 2 seats.
Oh dear, I completely forgot about this.
Greed will get you punished, you know.
I'm afraid Foam would refuse that suggestion.
The 2 of you can go on ahead.
You look distracted.
Let's go.
Still thinking about what Cantarella said about fearing answers.
My powers are very weak, and many tacit discords roam the sonorosphere. Thus, I've been limited in the areas I can explore. All I can do is sit here, lost in thought, trying to figure out who...
This is...
We'll be arriving at the first water rise soon. A few details, if you don't mind.
Feeling nervous?
Of course. The last time I tried to pass it like this...
You're okay. Oh, she was blushing hard.
Where were my manners? I
It,
can assure you that won't happen again.
it's okay.
As for the rest of the way, I see it clearly now.
Whoa! Wait. Whoa, that's weird. She doesn't see Rover's face. She sees it only him as his, like, the frequency. That's weird. That is really strange. That is weird.
Vines, over there. And that statue.
I can feel strong remnant energy coming from it.
The Order's remnant spark must be inside the statue. Legends speak of how the first Primus used it to purify the first dark tide. I see now. The lingering remnants of the dark tide must be trapping the spark. To release it, we'll need to clear away the remaining remnants binding it.
We should be able to do that, right?
Once we have the remnant spark, we can use it to burn through the vines.
I think. I have no clue though. I do want to check something. No trophies. Okay. So I have a feeling if I try to get near it, that it's probably going to spawn Tacit Discord.
If the Thenodian created the Dark Tide, maybe Abby can absorb it.
Abby is still unwell. Perhaps we shouldn't burden it further. More Dark Tide remnants. Good thing there isn't much. Leave it to me.
Ooh. We get to witness first.
Don't worry. This much I can still handle.
That's cool. But again, some of these characters need to be careful. Carlotta might get jealous. We've seen what happens when Carlotta... vines form from remnants of the Dark Tide and tangle the hovering statues. Use Carthia's abilities to purify the statues. Purify nearby statues to clear the corruption on connected statues. The vines block bombs. Biome? I don't know how to pronounce that. Locate and use remnant sparks to clear the way. Alrighty. Oh. I don't like the fact that she's just labeled as companion.
Disperse.
There we go. And now it's just this main one. Ah. Now that that's activated, throw the remnant spark at the vines to purify them. Ooh, okay. That sounds like fun. What? Except throw them. Oh. Yeah, my bad. Whoa, that was cool. Wait.
The vines are remnants of the Dark Tide. Foe won't be able to cross through them. Let's disembark here and find a...
Same thing. We just gotta find where they're connecting. Which is... Ooh.
This calibrator seems to be operational. One moment. That should do it. Why don't you give it a try?
Are we about to flip things? Carthia infuses the gravity calibrator with special energy. Use the gravity calibrator to change the gravity direction, enabling access to unreachable areas. Click the direction indicator along the wheel to change the gravity. The yellow indicator shows the direction guided by Carthia. The gravity calibrator will emit different colored lights based on the direction of gravity. It will glow blue when aligned with normal, Yellow when gravity is inverted, green when the gravity is oriented sideways. Okay. I would guess that we need to turn it this way. Or maybe not. Wait, hold on. Maybe I was wrong. Or wait, no, maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, there's chests there. Here, maybe?
It's turning.
Yeah, okay.
Rotate the gravity calibrator to change the direction of the gravity's pull. If we use this, we should be able to reach areas we previously couldn't.
God, I hate those. Enemies? No? Oh.
Leave it to me.
Enemies. Yeah.
Hopefully this helps. No hesitation. The end has come.
Okay, so up here is one. Use Carthia to...
Hurry. We need to purify the other statues
Unlock
before the
that
Dark Tide's
one.
corruption returns.
Have her do that one. And have her do that one. There we go. Nice. That should... Yep. There we go. Now we head
Sounds like Therm's getting impatient. Let's head back.
back up this way. Now we gotta do this again. Ooh. And my biggest issue with this, it makes my stomach feel so queasy. Part of it is because I don't like it when games do that sort of upside down shit. I can't deal with it. Because I already have a fear of heights, so... Not a fan of it. Go! Wee.
Did you feel any discomfort while we were clearing out the remnants?
Nothing out of the ordinary. I felt fine. I suppose this alone is not enough to determine whose resonator I am.
No,
You've helped a lot here.
You're kidding. I have to
Don't worry about that
explore
for
this. Okay. Up we go, I guess. Okay. Stop
water ice
turning
coming up.
stuff.
You planning to hold on to something?
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
Wind, guide me. Cherish every gain.
This is very interesting.
By the way, you said the inverted gravity is to stop the dark tide from descending into the city. but all we've seen so far are just its remnants.
And that's because this very waterway we're sailing on used to be the dark tide itself. In these waters,
What?
gravity isn't the only thing that's inverted. Its very essence is too.
Huh.
Obstacles ahead.
Hey,
Let's get off here.
we've reached the beacon. Very happy about that. Enemies? Maybe?
There it is, up there. But judging by the distance, we'd be hard-pressed to make it back in time.
Can you use your ability from somewhere in between to clear them all at once?
I might not have that range. But there may be tacitite devices nearby that can help amplify my forte. Let's see if we can find one.
Alright, looks like we're gonna have to switch things again. This is interesting. Ooh, can I drop down from here? I was looking at that, I was like, please don't tell me I just killed my
That's
character.
it. A tacitite device.
And the
Leave it
second
to
I
me.
entered the middle of here...
No hesitation.
Yeah, no.
Hopefully this helps. Strike through the shadows. Moment of resonance.
Nice.
This should do the trick.
More of you.
I sense your weakness. Hopefully this helps. Leave it to me. The hour is upon us. Strike through the shadows.
Up we go. Would you get off my screen? I find that so funny that out of all the games, Wuthering Waves is the only one I know of that does that. Literally is like, hey, you've been playing for almost 3 hours. Maybe you should get off and go do something else. It's like, how about you let me finish the main quest? How about that? Hey.
You okay?
Just catching my breath. You go get the remnant spark.
You okay, Carthia? Are you good?
Wind, guide me.
I know she said she was catching her breath.
Up ahead is the
but
Tower of Salvation.
she
That's where the
sounded
first
like
pedestal is
something else was
located.
going on there.
Tower of Salvation.
Yes, a name taken from the Order's Codex.
I will say, I do like the fact that it keeps giving me rewards every once in a while. That's nice.
An unexpected discovery.
I am a big fan of that. Oh my god. Turn around. There we go. This looks insane. Wee.
I'd rather know I'm a villain than remain a wanderer, lost in a world without understanding. to live with no memory of the past? Would it be so different from choosing to enter them?
That was
I
weird,
must
but
find the
okay.
answer. Only then will I know how to face the memories I still carry. As for you, if I really am...
I can take care of myself.
Is there a chance that maybe she gets a decision here whether or not to be the Threnodians?
I should go back for Cantarella. Will you wait here for us?
Like the Threnodians Resonator or Imperator's Resonator?
Of course.
I hope you won't mind the extra trip, Foam.
He's like, no.
I saw signs of battle along the way. Is anyone injured?
Good as new.
You're not hiding anything from me? Oh.
No.
Your smile is rather concerning.
Oh, I insist. Here, take this.
Advanced nutrient block. Alrighty. Hey, we did get some trophies. Nice. Use gravity calibrator once. Kinda wish Genshin gave us some stuff for that, but where are we at? We're 50. You're kidding. God, talk about not being generous with Astrite. I mean, well, to be fair, they were very generous when Withering Waves first came out, so kind of makes sense that they're not giving us as much now. Whoa, okay. Okay. Oh my god. Yeah, alrighty. Rover, please be careful. I don't want to have to climb this again. Oh my god. The camera angles that keep changing and I don't like it. Into the portrait. Door of Unity? I think that's what that said. Where the... Yep, don't have to translate that one. I know what that says. Was that the one I just unlocked? Is that what it said? Door of Unity. Yeah, okay. Cool. Whoa. Dude, I am so very confused about what's happening here. I guess we go back through here, right? And
There's
now
no
we
knowing
can...
what will happen once Turvin is placed on the pedestal.
Now we've placed Turban
It's
there.
best we prepare ourselves.
And now what happens? Oh, the 3 pedestals.
No longer shall you bear these thorns as a reminder. Forged from primordial seas, this crown shall
Really?
grant
Primordial?
a new identity. Fleur de Lis, child of divinity, the Immaculate One, will you uphold the sacred teachings of the Order of the Deep?
I will.
Salvation, unity, ascension. Of these 3 doctrines, which do you choose?
I choose salvation. I wish to be the Master's blade, striking evil, upholding virtue, and offering salvation to those in peril.
In the name of divinity, I bestow upon you this crown. May the blood of justice never run dry. Through this sacred rite, you become the bridge between the heavens and the living. From this day forward, you shall be the Master's sole receiver and herald. Rise, blessed maiden, fleur-de-lis. None but the Master shall ever have the right to command you to bend the knee.
Whoa. You see her in the back? She also just sensed that. So that shows that there's a connection between the two. What's going on there?
I told ya to stop sticking random stuff in here! Do you have any idea how messed up and humongous that frequency was? It's gonna give me indigestion! I should ask you that. What did you do just now, huh? I was dozing when bam! Out of nowhere, a giant blue ball landed on top of me. It almost squished me.
A giant blue ball.
I'm guessing putting Turvin on the pedestal had something to do with it?
Oh, hey! It smells just as unnatural as that big gigantor back in Jinjo.
Chue.
The Sentinel of Jinjo. If what our little echo friend says is true, then the frequency that entered your tacit mark could be Imperator's powers.
Whoa, wait. Does that
But
mean
the
we just
Sentinel isn't
unlocked...
even here.
The power to split and manipulate space.
Does that mean we just unlocked
It is
the power of
reminiscent
Arrow?
of the moment of Turvin's creation. Only this time the place of confinement has become your tacit mark.
Why would it do that?
Yeah.
I believe it was meant for the true maiden. Under the right circumstances, the one to wield this sword and enter the Sonorosphere would be the Sentinel's resonator, the Blessed Maiden. The Sentinel entrusted their power to the resonator so that she could lend assistance when the corruption of the Threnodian altered them. Quite logical, isn't it?
You don't seem too thrilled about it.
Happy, get out of her
If
face.
Imperator set this in motion, then their original plan has already failed. Cardothea, that means your guidance holds the key now.
But
I
Believe
believe in you.
yourself. Oh. Oh, that is so heartwarming.
Is there anything else you remember?
That is so heartwarming.
just remembered the day I was crowned by the Order. And the
That's so
moment the dark
cute.
tide descended upon us.
Robert is such a good guy. He really...
Huh?
But I didn't see the dark tide.
That is all I can remember.
Is that what you saw?
You witnessed it as well, Cantarella.
No. I only saw fragmented, blurry images.
Which makes sense.
They seemed to belong to other places within the Sonorosphere.
Huh. Whoa. Something's not happy outside.
I believe this is where we should rest. We'll wait until sunrise.
I'm gonna hit the sack as well. Boy, it's so cramped in here.
That is... So... Huh. Okay. It's cool that they do that. So people can't go, like, wandering off doing their own thing. It's cool that they have it so that you have to stay within the boundary of the quest. I know a lot of people like to go off and, like, venture. I know Genshin kind of lets you do that a little bit. That was 13 right there. 477. It's not much. Rest up.
You mean besides being squashed behind that blue thing? Yeah, I guess. Listen, I figured something out about that frequency. It's not a single frequency. It's like it's mixed up with something else. Or kinda like a piece of cookie that's been crumbled in with everything else. Which is why it's so hard to get a good bite. To see if it was a threat. I can now say with certainty that it isn't. But since it's a crumbly mess, other than taking up space, it's pretty useless.
We might encounter something similar at the next 2 pedestals. Keep an eye on this for me, will you?
Will do. You can count on me, 100%.
Just don't fall asleep, Abby. We kind of need you. Night past silence, Cantarolla's first awakened noticed the subtle sounds coming from outside. Oh, Cantarolla joined our party. Nice. I don't see any chests. Hold up. We're gonna go back up here real quick. Huh. We can't grab the sword and bring it with us.
I thought I'd slip away quietly and avoid any fuss. Now, here I am dealing with one of you. Since you're all here, how about a morning stroll? Try not to blink. They're a lot feistier than before.
More of you.
Need help?
I love Havoc Rover.
One with the sound.
It'll be interesting to see what Arrow Rover is like, but Havoc is just as good.
None shall whisper.
Part of it is just... there was one more enemy. What happened?
Well, this is where our paths must part.
You're here for the Sentinel. Why would you leave now?
What I saw yesterday caught my attention. It may be tied to the Sentinel. And besides, I'd rather not spend the day twiddling my thumbs, seeing as your gondola only holds 2.
Are you sure you want to go alone?
Such concern for me. I do hope to see the fruits of your labor when I return.
Can do.
Mind if I take Turvin?
Go ahead. It's no use now that it's out of the pedestal. Its energy is gone.
It may still come in handy.
I'll add you in my terminal. Call me if you need help.
I just might ring you up once things are settled.
Yep, that's fine. That's fine. God, it's like she's trying to pull people under a spell, and it's just like...
If only I could
God,
still
so
fight.
tempting.
Everyone's doing their part. Don't worry. Nobody's perfect.
That's fair. Yeah,
The waterway up ahead is
I
completely
think I'm
blocked.
gonna skip.
That garden once housed dragon echoes. Now there's nothing left but
I
tacit
think
discords.
I'm gonna get, I don't know if I want Cantarella, but again, the thing about Cantarella is she's gonna get another rerun sooner rather than later. So if I could get Fleur-de-Lis, that would be really cool.
This should be here somewhere. This is where the acolytes used to be tested. Perhaps that Steely over there has instructions on what to do.
You don't remember from your exams?
As the Blessed Maiden, I was exempt.
Trust thy neighbor, else land will stay fallow. Unite the isles, else levies will stay unbuilt. Brothers and sisters, let the sky, the land, and the seas be united. The path to righteousness is lit by the sacred fire of unity.
Sounds like they're talking about one of the 3 major belief systems, the faith of unity. I don't remember the pieces being spread out like this. Maybe we could find a way to move them.
Let's give it a try. We still need to rebuild the waterway. There's no point in finding Hogness if we can't repair the waterway.
I mean, yeah.
At that distance, we should take a wing ray.
Oh, absolutely.
Hold on tight. Don't go falling off.
Is it me, or does it feel like the closer we get, the more Carthea, jeez, is almost like feeling more pain?
It isn't supposed to be here. There's a gravity calibrator up ahead. Let's put it to good use.
Alright. The hilt platform of the Statue of Divine Justice radiates strong remnant energy. Before proceeding, adjust your gravity direction to the perpendicular to the platform. Okay.
Carthea, grab on tight.
Carthea.
Huh?
So her name's
okay.
Carthea Cartheus. I have to remember that. Carthea. Alright, so now we can do this, which is sideways. I think. Are we going sideways here? Yeah.
That's our goal, right there. But how do we move it?
Help me guide the wing ray to the top of the statue.
Of course, but what do you have in mind?
Oh God, Rover, what do you have in mind? Casting a plunging attack above the hilt platform will cause the Statue of Divine Justice to descend, triggering a section of the ruin to move. Okay. He just broke that like it was nothing. Ah. That was smart thinking.
Is this really okay?
Saves us the trouble of finding some trigger mechanism.
Yeah. He's got point. He's got a huge point there. Dragons. You're new. And you guys look like you want to fight.
Are these the so-called dragons?
Is that a problem?
Yeah, the last one was bigger.
Oh yeah, he
Which
was.
last one?
Gehenna. Ever heard of it?
I used to write it.
You rode the Dragon of Dirge. Alrighty then.
It's Hogness. There's a gravity calibrator behind the collapsed wall we just passed. We can use it to reorientate ourselves. The remnant spark should be able to incinerate the thorns on the left.
Okay. And we're sideways. We are sideways. I don't like this. When you're doing that, I'm gonna grab this.
Cherish every gain.
God.
You can let go now. How are you feeling?
So soft. So cuddly. I mean, I'm fine.
Please tell me we're not gonna jump down to that. Oh God. Yo, you do one wrong jump and you're dead. Okay. I love how Grover does that. Okay, so what direction are we sending this now? This? That way? I would assume so. Yes. Ooh, 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 ooh.
An unexpected discovery.
Give me that. I'm sorry, I don't trust myself. I mean, perfect example is back there. It almost jumped off the edge. This is the new sword.
It's stuck on the pedestal.
The waterway is still incomplete. We have to look elsewhere.
That might explain the... Oh. Don't look down. That was a bad idea. That was really dumb.
It's identical to the last statue. Same as before. I'll handle it.
So literally just jump down into that. Don't gotta worry about that this time around. Would you, however... Rover, I swear you're trying to kill me any frickin' chance you get. Nah. Oh, I have to go over there anyway. Of course I do.
Foam hurt you. Come on.
The way you were when you saw the plushy echo.
Okay.
It was unexpected.
There's a lot.
I think the martyrdom of the blessed fleur-de-lis needs a rewrite.
There's a
What's that?
A play about you, written by Cristoforo the playwright.
Oh.
Yeah, I
How did he
don't
betray
much
me?
trust Cristoforo right now.
I would rather hear the joyous songs of the masses than any solemn hymn of
He's working with the Fraxidus,
Perhaps
so
the Sentinel feels the same.
I've sort of
I'd
lost
never
my
say that.
trust with him.
In the end, no matter what anyone else says, as long as you stay true to yourself, everything will be all right.
Come on.
It doesn't matter if it's the Threnodian or the Sentinel.
There.
They don't get to change who you are.
Sometimes trying to steer the gondolas are very hard. Which they really should not be. Hey. Alright. So I'm gonna guess that this is probably
What
going
you said
to...
back there. Thank you.
This is probably going to set up for something. Because we probably got to place the sword in here. Yep, sword has been placed. 2 flowers down, 1 more to go. Oh. No. There we go.
Fleur-de-Lis, my resonator, why dost thou persist? Why abandon thy oath? Why hinder the spread of my gospel?
You are a false divinity. Gehenna will reveal the truth.
Gehenna, the lone dragon to have escaped. The one blessed by the dark tide shall return to us. Continue thy disobedience at the risk of insanity. Look around. Thou hast none left. My most beloved resonator, why persist in the error of thy ways?
I will never forget my call. If divinity takes up arms against the innocent, I will raise my sword against divinity. With the support and hope of countless souls, I stand before you. They fell, so I may rise.
Whoa. What?
You saw that too. Gehenna, the one you mentioned earlier. What happened to him? Thank you, Anna, Casadomo, Olnat, everyone. I am finally able to face all of you. I am not your enemy, and your sacrifices were not in vain.
Hey, Rover, just now there was...
Shh. Later. Someone needs a quiet moment.
Sorry you had to see me lose my composure.
So...
I found my true self again. It doesn't matter if I am indeed the Threnodian's resonator, because I know who to stand by and who to cut down. Some of my memories have returned, thanks to you and Cantarella.
So...
Feeling better?
No, not yet. Not until we free the Sentinel and defeat the Threnodian.
So are her
That is why
memories
we need
locked
to
within the
investigate the
swords,
frequency you
and that's what
absorbed
we're
earlier.
rediscovering?
My turn to shine. That blue thingy in your tacit mark totally tastes like Threnodian. Of course not. It reeks. Just the smell alone is enough. Like I said, it's mixed up with something. It's too tough to chew.
If the Sentinel splits their own energy to prepare the true Blessed Maiden, then why would they split off the Threnodian's energy and then channel it through Hognis to the person who unsealed the passage? But the frequency of the Sentinel's true Blessed Maiden is supposed to clash with that of the Threnodian's.
So maybe...
The fusion of the two would endanger her life.
Yeah...
The answer might lie in the other frequencies that got mixed in. The answer might lie behind the third sealed passageway. Cardathea is starting to make sense of things, but she'll need time to get her head straight. Same as before? We'll keep watch tonight and continue our journey tomorrow.
Of course.
So... I'm still trying to figure out if she's gonna betray us in the end. Because if the final sword reveals her purpose, that could potentially lead to her betraying us. But at the same time, she's at least seems like she's gonna side with Imperator this time around. And the other thing about it that I kind of am curious about is why, depending on what happened, would her memories need to be locked away in the swords?
This
And
is a
for her
testament
to
to my connection
forget
with the world around me.
those memories. Only just now to realize that maybe to protect her. Maybe in a way it's to protect Carthia. I don't know.
Is there anything you'd like to discuss?
Yeah.
Dragon Tacet discords lived here long before the Renacita settlers arrived. With time and patience, the Order tamed them into echoes. They are fiercely intelligent and have their own social order. Gehinnom was their king, and the only one we believed could lift the siege of the Dark Tide. We hoped he would bring us the truth, but it seems he failed. Is there anything you'd like to discuss?
Sentinel's Resonator.
I am a Resonator born of the merge between the
Tell me
Sentinel
about that.
and Threnodian. So, whose Resonator am I? Do I belong to the Threnodian? Or the Sentinel? What does it really feel like to be the Sentinel's Resonator? Juhe's Resonator sounds like a woman of strong resolve.
Yeah.
I would like to meet her someday.
Moderate. No. Wait, hold on. Very high? I don't know. Maybe I don't have my mic close enough. No, that's fine.
Is there anything you'd like to discuss?
That's all for now.
I need to clear my mind. I won't let my feelings get in the way of our journey tomorrow. You should get some rest.
Heavens. Pizza Classica. Oh.
It's late.
Why would they... Oh. That's interesting. Why would they recommend... Why would they recommend for her to... Huh. I don't know what they mean by call Cantarella. I don't know what that means. Nope, that's not what I want. I don't know. Oh, there it is.
Good evening. How goes progress on your end? So, a portion of energy was split from the Threnodian.
Yeah.
Do you trust Carthia now?
Rover, the soul is like a boiling cauldron. You may know the ingredients you add, but who can predict what will come of it? It might become an elixir. Or perhaps a poison. Or perhaps it will simply fizzle away into nothingness. I've watched it happen far too many times. One must never grow complacent.
So, any updates on your end?
I found several things which may tip the scales in our favor.
Such as.
Rober's right on it.
It would take too long to explain. And you deserve your rest, don't you? I will be there when your journey ends. We will speak of it then.
Alright. I mean, that sounds fair. Alright. Let's rest up. Because we got one more sword to find. One more sword to remove from its current pedestal and put it in the other.
My eyes are still peeled. Nope. Nada. Zilch. I can't shake the feeling that the two frequencies are somehow connected.
Imperator has the power to split energy, and Leviathan to merge and assimilate. So, the source of that connection might very well be Leviathan's powers at work.
Yeah, could be. Isn't there one last place to go? Who knows what you'll need to cram into your tacit mark next?
Is that Cardathea?
What the heck is
Moment
she
of resonance.
doing? She's way up here. What the heck? Find the source of the singing. Well, she traveled really far away. I don't think she could sleep. Okay, that dragon prose is no threat. There we go. She has a really beautiful voice.
Sorry I woke you.
Were you singing just then?
Yes, a farewell song from the people of Renacita. We usually sing it when a friend is about to leave.
A friend is about to leave? Who are you talking about here?
During that battle, I never got to say goodbye or mourn their passing.
Oh, are those her friends?
And before my memories came back, I wasn't sure if I was worthy of paying them my respects.
That could be who those people are. That is strange. Shit, years. Weird. Alright.
So now, even though I know these are just lingering frequencies, and they might not understand me, I want to say goodbye properly, and thank them. Do you think I'm fooling myself?
Oh. You can see the little tears on her eyes. I feel kind of bad in some ways for her.
No. I'm sure they can feel what's in your heart. I'm not just saying that to comfort you. I believe it's possible. I once saw two friends, one who was already dead, reconcile with each other from within a sonorosphere. When frequencies are concentrated in one place, it's possible that the reverberations could still carry traces of human will.
Meaning?
They might still be able to hear and feel your voice, your goodbyes, your feelings. It could have reached them. After all, these frequencies are strong enough to manifest in the real world.
Really?
They haven't made a move against us. They must still remember you, which means they can probably hear you too.
I'm glad. No. If they can still hear and feel, then the time for goodbyes hasn't come. I need to give them a real victory.
You can ease up a little. As long as their obsession holds and the sonorosphere stays intact, they won't vanish.
Bound by obsession, till relieved of duty.
Cardathea?
Nothing. Just a stray thought.
Hey, since we know you don't carry any blame, should I call you Cardathea or Fleur-de-Lis?
Cardathea. Yes. Cardathea will do.
So she doesn't want to be called Fleur-de-Lis.
I want to stay here for a moment. Will you keep me company?
Oh. Okay, as much as I say Carlotta and Rover make a cute couple, I think that Cardathea and Rover also do. It'll be interesting to see what FC says once he does this, because... Aw, they fell asleep together. Oh.
Good morning.
Morning, Cardathea.
She is blushing hard.
It's time to go. Today is the day we settle this.
Let's do it.
I don't know why she's blushing so badly, though. It makes no
Holmes telling
sense.
us to hurry up.
It's obvious that she likes Rover. But she just... I don't know, maybe she doesn't want to admit she has feelings for him. I don't know. Oh, it's bringing us back around. Oh, okay. Oh, it's bringing us back to a different area. I gotcha.
I wonder how Kendra's
Yeah.
doing.
I won't.
You can call her if you're worried.
Wait, I'm not ready yet.
Ever the early riser. Did you call to say good morning?
Good morning.
Is something the matter, Cartosphere?
I just wanted to know how you're doing.
Ah, so you do care. Good to know my efforts weren't wasted.
She hung up. Was that meant as encouragement?
Everyone shows kindness in their own way.
This is cool. Hey, we got another waypoint. Nice. Oh, weird. Okay. Alright, go this way. Bruh. Cut.
Wind, guide me.
Never mind.
Over there. That's Haltia.
That painting.
Whoa, something's happening.
Cadento.
He's not who you think he is. I sense your weakness. The hour is upon us. Hopefully this helps.
Wow, he's going down really easily. Nice. Grab the sword.
Let's finish rebuilding the waterway.
Let's do it.
Identical to the last one, but we have to remove the shackles.
Yeah. How are we gonna do that? Oh my god. Oh, yeah, okay. Jump on this. I completely missed. I did not realize that it let me off, and I completely was like oblivious to it.
Bound by obsession. Till relieved of duty. Oh, Cadento. Won't you let go?
Knock him out.
Strike in the shadows.
I'm going to break the chains.
Wait, I have an idea.
The obelisks and chains are interlinked. Smashing an obelisk also breaks the chains attached to it. Oh, that's so cool.
Impressive.
Same as before.
Watch out!
He's back. Okay.
Disperse. sense your weakness. Hopefully this helps.
Knock him out. Nice.
Only 2 left now.
Nice. 2 more to go.
Leave it to me. It's coming back faster each time.
Ow! You
Hopefully this helps.
bitch.
The hour is upon us.
That hurt. Okay, yeah, you guys hurt. Ow.
I think you'll keep it together. Sounds come forth. Moment of resonance. No hesitation. Sounds are fading.
Okay.
Leave it to me. It's coming back faster each time.
Yeah, just so
The end has come.
don't let him do that.
Hopefully this helps. I sense your weakness. Last chance.
Ow.
No hesitation. Moment of resonance. Hopefully this helps.
Okay. Yeah. I need a heal so badly. He's gonna come through that painting again, isn't he? Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. So I think I might have an idea why that happened, and I think it might be related to the Sentinel. I think the Sentinel just helped us out there. Possibly. Is still yet to be seen.
Did you know that echo well?
Cadanto was my first echo after I joined the Order. When I stood against the Threnodian, he took a mortal blow meant for me and fell to the dark tide. I never thought he'd come back as a tacit discord.
But he still recognized the sword.
Yeah.
And was still trying to protect it.
Haltier was my saber. I practiced with it often in sparring sessions with Cadanto. Looks like he's still trapped in the past, doesn't it?
Yikes. Is that chest? No. I thought that was chest. Up Warfield we go. This has been really cool. Having a feeling probably in like a bit we're gonna learn more about the history of Renacida. There we go. Through the doors. Here we go. The final sword.
And free Cadanto.
He's back again.
It's like he just does
Leave it to
not
me.
give
I
up.
sense your weakness. Hopefully this helps. A moment of resonance.
Oh god, he teleports now. Great.
No hesitation.
Ow. Ow.
Hopefully this helps. The hour is upon us. Strike from the shadows.
He is not going down without a fight. Jeez.
No hesitation. Keep it together. Hopefully this helps.
I almost died there. I would have had to do that over again. No.
Yeah, he's a tough cookie. I want to eat. Huh?
Mm-mm. He's reaching out to Cardathea. Oh my god.
I'll handle this.
Please, allow him to fight at your side.
Yo. Captainus. Hold on. Before we do anything. Okay. Here we go. The final sword. Oh my god, I almost died there. The problem using Trial Resonator is I can't do shit about healing him. Unless I hit a Resonance Nexus. Or Resonance Beacon. Here we go. The door has been opened.
Fleur-de-lis, wilt thou return to me?
Someone must expose your lies. As long as there is a sliver of hope, I will not give up.
Is that so? Then I shall reveal the truth. Fleur-de-lis, why dost thou resonate with me?
What?
Why dost thou hear into the minds of the faithful? Why dost thou act as my oracle? All this, and yet thou dost not question.
Shut up!
The answer is this, Fleur-de-lis. Thou art my creation.
What? What?
I made thee. Thy life, thy hopes, thy will, thy past.
Wait, what?
All that thou art, I made whole. I made perfect.
So Fleur-de-lis is not actually a Resonator that was chosen. The Sentinel made her.
I fed upon the trust, adoration, and longing heaped upon thee by the masses. Thy resonance brought forth the second dark tide.
Whoa.
That feels way better.
Looks like Abby settled down. It seems we were both affected.
Whoa.
I'm starting to remember everything, just like you sensed I would. The force that modulated the Sentinel and Threnodian's frequencies came from me. No, it wasn't what I originally intended. I think having you take it from here may be for the best. This crown, it turned into what it is after the Dark Tide came. This is what the Threnodian uses to control its resonator. When the Threnodian unleashed the second Dark Tide, I, as the Cartathea you see before you, split the part of myself that wished to live after seeing the corruption that stood before me. I chose to be broken from the very beginning to escape the Threnodian's inevitable grasp. You see, when I destroyed the Threnodian that had taken over the Sentinel's body, it immediately began to assimilate into Fleur-de-Lis, its resonator.
Whoa, okay.
She was the part of me that was left after I split myself. She retained the most power, and now hopes to one day destroy everything, even herself. The Threnodian's endless whispers and screeches are slowly chipping away at Fleur-de-Lis's resolve. That's why she had no choice but to split her power's frequencies, just to buy herself more time. But using such resonance abilities came at a cost. The split frequencies, they needed a vessel.
Your memories.
We don't have much time left, so, you see, I have been instinctively searching for someone to wield that power. All that was given, possessed, or taken by the false divinity, I must pass to the one capable of resisting it. This is how I intend to lay the false divinity to rest. Not just its life, but its very existence for all time. Fleur-de-Lis, the part of me I left behind. One that also contains the Threnodian. Bound by obsession, till relieved of duty.
Dude.
Today, the part of me that wishes to live on will vanish. Is it because my wish has finally been fulfilled? Will you accompany me one last time?
So... Whoa, okay. A lot to unpack there. She sealed herself away to avoid... being controlled by the Threnodian. So in doing that, she made it as though the Threnodian didn't have a handle on her or could manipulate her. Door of Unity. Trial of the Sword. We're at the very last part. What do you need to be sorry about, Cartathea? Here we go. The path of the bestowal. So this is the area that they are showing in the version
This
2.2.
was where everything started. The origin of the second dark tide.
Here we go.
I have one final request. Now that you have the power to split and merge energy, there is something only you can do. Please, use the connection I still share with Fleur-de-Lis to bring the last fragments of her tortured consciousness here. Then, with your power, remake us as one, and finally release us from this world.
Why?
That way, the Threnodian will remain trapped forever in a lifeless shell, unable to return to this world.
One second.
I have lived my life to the fullest. I would like the ones who are left to do so as well. Cartathea has had her wish fulfilled. Now, it's Fleur-de-Lis's turn. She seeks self-destruction to end the divinity, and with it, her torment. She has lost all hope and believes that no rescue is possible.
Yeah.
Remaking us as one is the only way I can think of to fulfill her wish. Or rather, grant her what we wish. I was born to this world cursed. The Threnodian intended for me to live as a threat to others. But the puppet born of its wickedness will become the prison that seals its fate. I shall be whole again.
So is Cartathea
true
gonna
to
die?
myself at last.
Is Cartathea gonna die? I hope not. She's a really cool character.
A fitting end, don't you think? I have reached my final destination. One last swan song, and then the lights go out.
I understand.
Thank you. And forgive me.
What?
I can't hold it any longer!
Uh-oh.
Why? Why are you doing this? Neither Cartathea nor Fleur-de-Lis should continue to exist. Don't go.
I heard your request. But I prefer to handle this my way.
Oh. This is not gonna end well. I don't know what just happened, though.
ever so determined.
Cantarella. What? What is Cantarella doing here?
Cantarella?
Home brought me here. I'd have shown myself earlier. But it didn't seem like the right time to interrupt. Looks like what I prepared could still be put to good use.
Oh!
Turvin.
The Sentinel's sword. It will help you resist the Threnodian's attack.
But wait, I thought. How?
What's inside?
To pass the divine trials, every potential maiden must resonate with the Sentinel through Turvin.
Mm-hmm.
Those who survive receive fragments of truth, but at a cost. Memories lost in varying degrees. The lost memories fall into this sonorosphere, each carrying faint traces of the Sentinel's power, the power within those fragments of truth. Turvin absorbs this energy.
And then can use it to combat the Threnodian, right?
The Sentinel's energy.
She was able to touch
through
it.
You. You are more than worthy of wielding this sword. But you, Cartathea, you alone must choose to wield it. Only then will it become the Blessed Maiden's sword.
Does it also hold the sacrifice you made?
No, my sacrifice was used up long ago. At the time I resonated with the Sentinel, I saw you through their distorted eyes.
She didn't. Why didn't she reveal that earlier?
Fleur-de-Lis battling the Threnodian. In that moment, I made a sacrifice that would shift the balance of power.
Waha.
Was it?
The energy I received from the Sentinel's second awakening.
I knew it!
I split it from myself.
I knew it.
And offered it back to the Sentinel so they could, for a moment, regain control of their body.
I knew it.
Only by doing this could Fleur-de-Lis seize the moment to kill the already tainted Sentinel.
I knew she had some connection to this.
So, the real Blessed Maiden is dead.
Because it was Cantarella. Cantarella was the Blessed Maiden.
Blessed Maiden cannot herself become the true Blessed Maiden, is there? A person of true character should never be defined by an inanimate blade. Both you and I were cursed to be mere playthings of the Threnodian. But that doesn't mean we cannot reshape our fate.
Thank you. In spite of my curse, my life of hardship, I must still save what is true.
Damn. I did not see that coming. But I'm not surprised, honestly. Holy shit.
Had you not stopped the second dark tide? Well, it is we who should be thanking you.
Wait.
At least you can't accuse me of ingratitude. I just need a moment's rest.
Wait. No. So what happened to...
Apologies, but they're doing something rather important. Please? Do give them some privacy.
All right.
Abby?
We are at
I get it.
final
We're gonna
battle.
yoink Leviathan out. But all you have left is the energy I ate before. You sure that's enough?
This is gonna be interesting.
Some things, you just...
Push open the door. Here we go. I love how good the cutscenes have been. Okay. What's going on here?
Come to me, mighty god killer.
Oh, hell.
Nowhere to hide.
Alright.
Last chance.
And he's dead. Fuck.
I'm here to save you!
End me. Or I will end you.
You would betray yourself.
No! This is not betrayal!
A person of true character should never be defined by an inanimate blade.
Go.
Both you and I were cursed to be mere playthings of the
Oreo, I
Thronidian.
guess, if they had
But
that.
that doesn't mean we cannot reshape our fate.
Dude, I'm trying to... I apologize for that. That was not expected, so... Oh, it's like she's wounded or something. What the heck? Okay, this is weird. It's also very interesting. I'm gonna just snag a picture of this real quick. I'm gonna snag a pic right about there. I think that'll work well. Yeah, so it almost looks as though she's wounded. Oh.
Imperators. No. Your own power. useless. As long as I can save the person in front of me, I am not useless.
There's no turning back this time.
No retreat.
Dude.
At least. Right, damn it!
This looks crazy. So, I'm curious, did she choose the path of the Imperador or the Threnodian? Oh,
I
no.
tried everything. How could this be? Again, I failed. I'm sorry.
Talk about power. Shit, dude.
This warm light must not fade. Take my power, my blessings, my past. Seek out a future where I am your blade. We'll find it together.
Oh no.
Righteous one.
Oh, he's not happy. We just got Fleur-de-Lis's power. Rover gains a new ability. Casting Resonance skill or holding basic attack allows Rover to leap into the air. Enhanced mid-air attacks, intro skills, and basic attacks accumulate wind string. Reach max wind string to cast enhanced resonance skill. We just got the power of arrow, baby.
Hopefully this helps. Waves rise. Judgment strikes!
Oh my god. Wait, so we had the power of arrow, havoc, and spectro. Oh, she's screwed.
Wind calls, waves follow. Wind howls. Unfettered by bounds!
Dude!
Down with the curtain. Swift and resolute. The hour is upon us. Wind calls, waves follow. The wicked.
Dude, Fleur-de-Lis is going down.
Wind calls, waves. I am the tempest.
Oh my god, dude.
You will obey. Wind calls, waves follow. One more time. Hopefully this helps. Swift and resolute. Moment of resonance. Wind calls, waves follow.
Oh.
Ah!
That's fine. We'll just use our own sword. Oh my god. Can you imagine having the powers of Rover, Havoc, Arrow, and Spectro all at once? This is insane. Oh, damn. Nah, you ain't taking us down. Damn. Damn, dude. She's dead. Whoa.
Well done. Seek out the future, where I am your blade. We'll find it together.
She's alive. Wait. Oh my god, she's alive! Cardathea! Dude!
There is no turning back this time. This will realize, it will realize truth in my
The frequency in her body is already.
Arbiter, despair not, for all is not lost.
Is that Senator or not Senator? What just happened? Is she alive or no?
Arbiter, forgive me for meeting the
Imperador! Oh, dude! Save that.
Imperator, I thought you...
I safeguarded my core data, lest I be wholly assimilated. Arbiter, dost thou remember the covenant we made? Soon thou shalt recall all. Thou didst desire that I uncover the Threnodian's true nature. So I set forth a condition, that my root privileges be unbound, that I might act without restriction.
So,
Unrestricted access. You were going to...
does that mean that...
Merge with Leviathan, a measure of last resort. At the time, I had no other recourse. So, I allowed it to believe it had prevailed. The Threnodian is a taint upon civilization. Only by partaking of its
So
blood
is there still a way
could
to
I
save,
seek to comprehend it.
So?
Cardia?
What did you learn?
The
Cardathea.
Threnodian cannot be undone while civilization endureth. Even it knows not the means of its own destruction.
So...
But we may yet shackle it.
So we can put it, we can imprison it, but we can't destroy it.
What role does Cardathea play in this?
When Leviathan merged with me, it breached my mind. I offered knowledge of the resonator, yet concealed one small truth.
This is the truth we are looking for, I believe.
Beings such as we may bear but a single resonator.
Yeah.
The Threnodian used my return pod to conceive an entity known as Fleur de Lis to make her its resonator.
So,
after centuries of failure, by sheer trial, it found success but once.
huh.
We were of one body. Therefore, when Fleur de Lis became Leviathan's resonator, she also became mine.
Oh. So because they merged, that's why Fleur de Lis became both resonators of the divine entities. Okay.
Is an anchor. To the Threnodian, they are but a shadow.
What made you decide to leave Turvin with the Thessalias?
When first I did merge with the Threnodian, I sought only but to bide, awaiting a resonator of steadfast will to join me in the war against the Threnodian. After Fleur de Lis's conception, Cantarella became my safeguard. But had Fleur de Lis fallen to the Threnodian sway, as long as one mortal using Turvin passed the second awakening to become my own resonator, then the law that no being shall bear more than one resonator at a time wouldst have been shattered.
So
this wouldst rend asunder the frequencies of I, Imperator, Leviathan, and Fleur de Lis in a tempest of chaos. And the Threnodian wouldst not escape destruction.
So Cartathea...
Such was my intention. Yet Cantarella chose another
Cantarella was destined to become the resonator, but instead...
Some are destined to pave the way.
Yeah.
Take my energy. I will find a way out myself. I trust this will serve to pave the way for you.
She forfeited all the power of the second awakening, surrendering it unto me.
Imperator said
With that newfound power, I did briefly regain control, and in that moment, compelled Fleur de Lis to strike at my throne as it was, corrupted by the Threnodian.
Ah, so she never really truly abandoned her god.
That wasn't your original plan.
No. It was an unexpected variable. A plan I could not have conceived.
So before Cardzi, yeah.
Perhaps this is the influence.
So she was under the assumption the entire time without her memories that she had betrayed her god. But what actually happened was that Fleur de Lis was
Leviathan ordained, and so too did Cantarella walk apart,
led into believing to stab the now infected god Imperator because it was infected by the Threnodian. That makes so much more sense.
I don't know if the end justifies the means.
Arbiter. Was I wrong?
She said arbiter as well, which is the same exact thing that Jue called us.
Speak for what I wasn't a part of. You did what you could in that moment. Anyone still standing because of it doesn't get to judge.
Arbiter. In the few moments we have left, might I speak with Fleur-de-Lis?
Call her Cordesia. That's what she wanted. How do you intend to bring her back?
Remnants of her frequency linger within thy tacit mark. So long as a conduit is established, her frequency shall be reborn into her body.
The mark. The tacit mark was literally... So in some ways, Rover has the ability to do I guess, second awakening and bring back Cardathea. Wow.
Me. This dying breeze has little time left. Let it guide her on its final journey. Arbiter, one question remains. Did I fulfill the charge set upon me?
Time to say goodbye to Imperator.
Arbiter, take these words to the Thessalians. From this day forth, you are free. Cardathea, awaken.
So that's her second awakening.
I am Imperator, a being that owes you a great debt. I have a question I wish to ask thee. Dost thou rage at how life has unfolded? Dost thou renounce faith or hold resentment? If thou wishes to forget, I can erase the past from thy memory.
Such memories do bring me pain, but that is evidence of their truth. Without the truth, I would not have had the strength to carry on. The truth is a beacon in the maelstrom of my life, and I would rather suffer for it and rejoice in it than abandon it to blissful ignorance. I am true to myself. Please, don't make me forget who I am.
I have heard thy wish.
If I go, you will be one step closer to perfection.
Oh, this is so well done.
No. If you do that, I wouldn't be me. To deny my own self and my experiences means any perfection I reach will be hollow. I would be heartless.
Thou hast need of divinity no longer. Though my power hath waned, I now offer thee my blessings. Let the winds of the past depart, The ships
This
of
is
this
so
new
cool.
era no longer need their guidance. Though the tide's rage is endless, humanity shall embark upon new voyages.
It's gonna cross over. Yeah.
No longer shall scroll and prophecy bind, but thy will shall forge a new era. Cartothea, thou art worthy to bear the title of Blessed Maiden.
I got that right before it disappeared. Wow. Come on. Yay, she's back.
Righteous one.
Hello, Cartothea. Oh.
I have never seen you look as gentle as you did during our fight.
She did it.
Let me ask you this one more time. Should I call you Cartothea or Fleur de Lis?
Cartothea.
I want to say that it doesn't matter. But since you first met me as Cartothea, that is who I shall be.
Very well. Cartothea.
Yep.
I thought I saw the sentinel just now. So where are they? What do we do now?
I would love to tell her what happened, but I think it's best
I
she
can't
doesn't
return
know.
to Reguna as Fleur de Lis, and I need not serve divinity anymore. Who I was, and my past aspirations, are all gone. I feel empty. Not a bad idea. But right now, I don't want to think about anything.
Oh.
I'll stay here for a while longer. Is that all right?
The one who defies has banished herself to the high tower, cleansing the remnants of the dark tide. Yet, she knew not that the dark tide would never recede. She shall prove the most loyal servant to divinity.
You are wrong! Humanity has its flaws, and you've exploited our weaknesses. But we shall not go down without a fight.
Ooh.
You are no longer whole. You are not the perfect creation I conceived.
So this is the...
Be that as it may, how long shall thy resolve end? endure.
The righteous will always rise to defeat evil. I will defeat you, and await my own defeat. Whoever it is, the tide of resistance never ceases. False divinity, suffer my disobedience!
Dude. Okay.
I cannot fall now. No wall is impregnable. Humanity has its flaws, exploited by the Threnodian. But we shall not go down without a fight.
What is going on?
Resistance shall never cease. Mankind will not be oppressed by the Threnodian. Now, be free. Light, come hither!
Whoa!
Make way for your destroyer.
This
Come to me,
is cool.
mighty god killer.
Hold up. What? Wait. What was that about? I don't know what that was about. I am so very confused. I have no clue what that was about. I'm not gonna worry about that right now. I'm gonna open this though. That was weird. I don't know what that is linked to though. I don't know. Let's go talk to Carthia. She's down near the water. Oh.
Righteous one, please keep what happened between us. Yes, I'm fine. I know what I want to do now. I want to surpass you. You're strong. Stronger than me. You could defy my wishes, ignore my pleas, defeat me, and in the end save me. But if one day you find yourself in a similar predicament to mine, who's going to save you?
Guys, literally, she's clearly trying to be like, I'll be your knight in shining armor. Alrighty then. The more and more Carthia keeps talking, the more I want to pull her. I honestly think I'm just going to save what I have so that I can pull Carthia.
Your bond with the Sentinel is now a bond with me.
Mm-hmm.
You were their arbiter, and they were your helper. But I want to go beyond that. I want to be more than someone who works on trifles, like harmonizing the frequencies between you and Abby.
Hey, I'm more than a trifle. Wait, I didn't realize you're the reason I stopped feeling icky.
Should the day come when you find yourself in a similar predicament to mine, I'd need to defy your wishes, ignore your pleas, defeat you, and be your savior. were to ever happen, wouldn't I need greater power to set you right? Just like how you set me right. Would you deny me the chance to return the
What
favor?
is this setting up to?
Then I shall not rest until I have surpassed you.
Right now, you're less a blessed maiden and more a steely knight.
Well, my one creed is to be true to myself. In that sense, I am rather headstrong. A knight. Yes, perhaps I'll be a knight errant. That does sound appealing. But, truthfully, so much of this world feels unfamiliar to me now. Will you be there to guide me, should I need it?
Absolutely.
Then it is agreed. One last thing. You should speak with Cantarella. I can sense she made it out of the sonorosphere safely. I'll go later.
Alright. She's such a cool resonator. Such a cool character.
Stay sharp.
My company. Surrender. You will yield.
Nice.
Found your weak spot.
You're wide open.
Nice. Alright, let's go speak with Cantarella. Wait. God, she is so far away. Yeah. Can I use these to speed up? Yes, I can. Oh, oh God. Okay.
Stay sharp.
Wait, this is the bridge. No. Yeah, just let me through. Let me through. Okay. Get out of the line of sight of you guys, because pretty sure if I don't, you will kill me. I've already seen this a million times. Hey, that's the last part. Oh my God, I have a lot to unlock.
Stay sharp.
Running, just keep running. Run. Oh, I might honestly take a little detour. Go up this way. Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. Trying to get as quick as I can over to... that's a time thing. Nah. I see the castle. Point. No, this has been a really interesting main story. I'm curious where they're going to lead off in version 2.3. Because supposedly we're getting... unless, of course, 2.3 is going to be a filler. Or, I guess, maybe they don't need to do filler updates anymore, considering the whole thing with Imperator is done. I do find it weird though that we can't ask Imperator where we need to go next. But then again, there's no really big way of knowing.
So you haven't forgotten me.
Not in the sense to come see you. I probably will not be pulling you.
I shouldn't put my guest on the spot. Moving on, how is Cartathea?
She needs time.
Understandable. Her transition back to mortal life is a drastic departure from her former existence.
Considering she was kind of locked in a tower.
Now, I suppose I should thank you.
What's this?
Blood Pact's pledge. A symbol of the unbreakable pact between you and the Phasalia family. Each head of the family is entitled to one, and only one. You vanquished the Threnodian and brought peace at last to the Phasalias. You should have it. Consider this a token of gratitude.
Is that the only one?
You wish for more? Or is there something else you'd have me do?
Immediately, my mind went to really lewd things. God damn it. The more she talks, the more she makes me want to pull her on the banner, but at the same time, I'm like, nope, saving for Carthia.
Oh. Do you intend to mediate between the two families? Tiresome feuds rarely last between two formidable houses. But alas, there is only so much light. Some branches greedily reach for more than they need, and the forgotten are doomed to wither in the dark.
God, she really has a way of talking.
Disagreements lie not only between families, but also within.
Sounds worse than a Calamity class tacit discord. Jesus Christ, bro. Oh, no. No.
How fortunate I now find myself with time to fix things. If you're interested, I'd gladly teach you how to care for a family such as ours.
Before I forget, Imperator left a message.
Tell me. I'm ready.
From this day forth, you are free.
I'll remember that.
Will you tell the others?
I've spent so long preparing for this day. A few more will hardly make a difference.
I'll take my leave then.
More tea before you go.
That's cool. That's getting a screenshot. I kind of find it funny that originally we were like, oh, we don't want tea. But now it's like, it's a sword? I thought it was just going to be like a little brooch, maybe like a little pin or something. It's a 5-star sword.
The battlefield is dynamic. Do not let
that
be
is
there
going
for
on
everyone
Rover immediately.
as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past
That
behind.
is so cool. A fleeting night stream. Head to Elga Town. So that's it. That is all of. I mean, we still have Carlotta's companion story. Well, I'll save that for another time, but that is it. I have been so impressed with the continuation of the story, and it's not really been that heavy with dialogue. There's been a lot more action sequences, a lot of cutscenes, compared to a lot of other games that have very heavy dialogue. In terms of what I've played so far, like in this month, hands down one of my favorite main quests of the game. That was so good. And it's nice to see that Cartia didn't end up dying. That was awesome. The fact that she's still around. I'm at level 50 for that. I still need to get those. But, wow. Yeah. That is... Yeah. Just gonna set that like that. That's it. That is the entire Wuthering Waves story up to this point done. That was hands down so good. So good. It was nice to see that Cartia / Fleur-de-Lis was not the reason for Imperator's death. That was really, really cool. It was also cool to see the truth get told about what actually happened. It'll be interesting to see if the Montellis and the Fasalias become reunited as not enemies, but sort of allies. That'll be really cool. I'm super excited to see what the next area is going to be for Wuthering Waves. I'm going to keep up with this a lot more than I have. But that's it for the stream. Thank you all for coming and hang out. Man, this is going to be... These two videos are going to be so good. Probably Friday, I'll upload the beginning Renuncita, and then I'll upload probably on Tuesday the other half, which is the finale of it. But thank you all for tuning in. New videos every Tuesday and Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern. New live streams on Wednesdays and Thursdays. Make sure to check out, probably will be linked down below this stream, or just on the Trenexus page over on YouTube, Rivero, as well as my secondary channel, Trevor Lorem, which is where I do like reactions and that sort of type of content. But that's going to be about it. God, I am blown away by how good the cutscenes as well as the story progression is in Wuthering Waves. Really, that was... I will say the battle with Fleur-de-Lis was not as tough as the Threnodian battle, but I still was a huge fan of it. There was a lot of moments where it was like, almost felt as though Rover wasn't going to be able to kill Fleur-de-Lis, and then we find out that Cardathea is actually then given the title of the Holy Blessed Maiden, which, icing on the cake. That was amazing.